And he slays that over the offside. That's a good shot. That's the sort of timing that he was after. It's going to race into the boundary for 4. Probably didn't get all of it, but it sounded beautiful off the bat. Hits that beautifully through mid-off. That's 4. Don't have to run for those. Just slightly over-pitched from Jackson, and Harper was onto the front foot quickly. Struck it beautifully.
Okay.
It's in the air and slayed over backward point. That's going to be one bounced into the fence. The beautiful picket fence here at DXC Arena. Too much width from Jackson and Harper. TO Stadium end. And that one smashed from Harper. He struck that beautifully. And it's gone all the way. Really got hold of that, Sammy Harper. Was just again slightly over pitched. So he does it this time, and that's 4. Just a little bit of room. That absolutely cannons into the new fence. Talk about picket fence. You can probably tell it's a metal picket fence in that sound. It's short, and it's swatted over mid-on for 4. This is a batting masterclass from Harper at the moment. He's playing his shots. He's playing nice and still and hitting the ball very cleanly. It's hit in the air. It's backward a point. It's going to race away to the boundary. And it's going to get there for 4. Again, just that little bit of width. We're off broadcast there. And that one's hit firmly. It's a beautiful shot. Dragged it down. Kellaway was ready, and that's the key. He's in there. Hasn't been flying because he's got his mate down the other end doing the business. But Harper, it's hit high in the air. Finally, he's got a huge amount of work to do. Dives and can't quite get there. It's a great effort. That one's tossed up and swatted down the ground. Once again, he hasn't quite got all of it, but we'll come back for 2. That's good running from Kellaway. And that brings up the 50. 50 for Sam Harper. Sammy Harper's 50 coming from 33 delivery. He wants to go hard, and this one hits even straighter than the last, and more work to be done. This time won't get there. That's 4. Very similar to the previous delivery. This time just hit a little bit straighter, timed it a little bit better. Would end. And straight away, McDonald's has gone into a little reverse flick, and it's gone racing away across this beautiful surface of DXC Arena, and that's 4. Clever batting, just. And that one's hit in the air, and it's gone straight down the throat. That's a poor shot from Kellaway. He'll be very disappointed. Fanning takes the catch. Kellaway gone for 24. Now on the replay. It wasn't a great ball. Probably the wrong end at the back of the hand a little bit. May have just stayed in the wicket a touch, but we may also just be making excuses for a pretty ordinary shot. Short, hit in the air and hit beautifully. Well timed. That's gone miles. That's gone over the beautiful picket fence for 6.
A bit too comfortable.
Just wasn't quite quick enough or quite short enough, was it? And that is... It's in the air and in the gap through cover. It's a beautiful shot. It's going to race away for 4. Perfectly positioned from Blackford. Just gave himself a little bit of room there and timed it beautifully through the covers. And that's in between the 2 fielders inside the circle. And it's going to race away to the boundary. It's very unfair, this game of cricket. That's in the air and should be taken. Well bowled and well taken. Just a little quick there on McDonald. Tried to heave it away on the leg side. Didn't get all of it and is gone for 11.
They weren't really in that game, then somehow brought it back to within just 4 runs in the end against the Melbourne Renegades. Otherwise, they've won their 2 games since then.
Flutter and hard, and that one struck beautifully. That won't be able to be cut off. That's 4. Beautiful strike from John O'Murray. He's only just got out there. His first ball, he got off the mark, and then this one. And that's an edge. That's a genuine nick. It's going to race away. And could have actually reached the boundary. It will. It just shows how quick the outfield is here at DXC Arena. Jackson was quick, but he was no chance of hauling that in. So Merlo with back-to-back boundaries. And that's over the offside. It's a beautiful shot. It's one bounce and into the fence for 4. Full toss, and this one's hit hard and hit straight, and that's 4. Back-to-back boundaries for Blackford. He moves to 31. Good shot. Couch just getting the length wrong there. And that's swatted down the ground for 4. Good shot from Merlo. He's come out with really good intent today. Hits it high. Has it got over mid-off? I don't think it has, and good catch. Very good catch taken. Joel Curtis just going back and taking it cleanly. Blackfoot just not getting enough of it. And he goes the flick, and we'll get it away for 4. Bit of experience from Rogers there, just using the pace from Jackson, and flicks it very fine. Not a bad shot to play third ball. He just walked out there. Short and swatted away. It's a beautiful shot. One bounce and over the picket fence it goes. That's 4 runs. Just wasn't in the right spot from Brody Couch. Just missed his mark a touch, and Merlo was all over it. It's full. It's going to be cut off on the boundary. Look at 1. There's no use running yourself out when there's absolutely no chance. So 4 for 166. The Melbourne Stars, a good finish. Is certainly gettable. Harper, 54 from 35. Anchored the innings at the top. Had a really good partnership with Kellaway, as you mentioned, 86 as an opening. And there we have it, just the 5 bowlers used, all bowling their 4 overs. I thought Corey Roccacioli was probably the pick of the bowlers, 1 for 28. Not just because of his figures, but because of his control.
Yeah,
Lovely shot down the ground, though. Going straight onto the front foot. That's going to race away to the boundary. In fact, that's going to go for 4. What a start. He's gone up and over. That's a beautiful shot from Fanning. Using the pace, it's gone up onto the hill. That's gone all the way for 6.
There's some top quality cricket.
Is there an edge there? There is. Sharma gets the wicket. The young fella gets the outside edge. Knocks over Wiley for 1. Good catch from Harper as well.
He's gone for 1.
Good take from Harper. Well bowled. Goes a little ramp again, and that's 4. Beautiful shot. Once again, just using the pace. They're going to have to think about where the fine leg needs to drop back. And a few little hiccups along the way. And that's going to glide away for 4. Slightly over pitched and a little bit too much room. Just open the hands beautifully, Curtis. Shorter. And that's come off the glove. So it doesn't quite matter how. It matters how many. And that's gone all the way for 4. Short, and that one smashed away again. That's a beautiful shot. That has absolutely raced to the boundary. 2 fielders out, deep backward square, deep fine leg. Got on the reverse and got that really fine. That's going to race away to the boundary. You can't really put a field in for those. That's gone amazingly fine, and he's hit that beautifully. It's a clean strike. Beautiful shots. Clean as a whistle from Fanning, and I have to say that was in the slot and ready to hit, and that's a beautiful shot. So easily done. It looks easy. It's so difficult to execute. And now down the ground and hit firmly through the covers. Plenty of work to be done, and it isn't done, and that's 4. Back-to-back boundaries to start an over. Relax as ever. And that's a great shot. He has absolutely smashed that. And that's gone for 6. Easy. I said he's looking comfortable. That's to bring up a 50 from 30 balls with that sort of shot is unbelievable. And that's slayed through the offside again over the outstretched fingertips of Aaron Sharma, and 4 more. And again slayed through the offside, and again it's going to go for 4. Curtis at the top of his game at the minute. That's a beautiful shot.
Well,
that's hit, and hit beautifully down the ground for 4. Tell you he's not weary, and that's Curtis. Joel Curtis brings up his 50 off 29 deliveries. It has been a masterclass since he got to the wicket. Between him and Fanning, they have put on 109. Lifts it high. It's going to race across the DXC Arena outfield. It's going to be 4 more. It's a beautiful shot. That's just a great cricket shot. A little bit of width, a little bit over pitched, and Curtis just as clean as a whistle through the offside. Pace off, and that's smashed down the ground. Is it going to make it? No, just inside the rope for 4. One bounce into the fence again.
Tired.
And that should be out. And he's out. So McClure gets the wicket. Curtis goes for 63. A really well made 63. And the big best partnership of the competition comes to an end. 124 run partnership.
It sort of came out of nowhere, that wicket as well. Didn't really feel like there was any pressure mounting or bubbling over. And sometimes that is just where they fall. Maybe this.
And that's in the air, and that's gone. There's a wicket for him. So Anlazar gets a wicket. Not a huge celebration. A good catch, it must be said. The equation won't change too much. It just cramped him for room, just a touch. There is that element you've been seeing. And that one smashed through mid-wicket. It's going to be a huge chase, and they're not going to get there. That's 4. So Goodwin may not have been out there for too long. And that's the shot. We said it was one shot away. It's a beautiful shot from the skipper. Goodwin will finish on 18. Fanning, the player of the match, quite easily with 73, unbeaten from 50 deliveries. The Scorchers chased down against the Adelaide Strikers. Shaheen's at 2 and 2 as well. Strikers 1 and 1. And there you have it. Sam Fanning, top of the order, 73 from 50. Great knock from Curtis as well, 63 from 30. It's probably fair to say 1 for 22. Went for that boundary at the end. But just too expensive, too often.
I maybe got a little bit weary in that second innings. But yeah, Perth Scorchers just too good and kept them in the tournament and maybe put a little bit of dent in the hopes of the Melbourne Stars.